Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 937. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing a book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book writing coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn someone who doesn't even really see themselves as a writer into a published book author. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. The greatest competitive advantage in the modern economy is a positive and engaged brain. Shawn Achor. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I have a story to share with you all from a recent trip down to Las Vegas. It starts like this. Preparing to go on the amazing race, the rock musician told me, he figured out two things. First, there wasn't time to learn every possible skill necessary to win the reality game show. Second, there was enough time to master one skill that, betting the odds, would likely be useful at some point in the game. We were having this conversation at a bar and grill in a Las Vegas resort over drinks and appetizers, part of a large group of musicians, various other personalities from the world of entertainment and business, and friends. I fell into the latter category. My conversation mate and a few others in the group had just finished performing with a classic rock headliner. The rocker and one-time Amazing Race contestant told me that after researching past episodes of the show and putting some strategic thought into it, he decided to go all in on one survival skill for the show: rappelling. He reasoned that rappelling had multiple uses on the show, mainly traversing obstacles and getting from here to there, potentially overtaking opponents along the way. So he hired a rappelling coach and invested in learning the new skill to the best of his ability. He invested in getting an edge over the competition. Whether you are employed, self-employed, a new college graduate looking to get noticed in the job search, an entrepreneur, a startup founder, or anyone else seeking to stand out from the competition, what is your career equivalent of learning rappelling to compete in the amazing race? Well, in my opinion, might it be writing? Yes, the skill of writing is versatile and valuable across multiple career demographics and likely will be well into the future. It is also a nearly foolproof way to stand out in the crowd of other people who want what you want, career-wise or money or goals. So here are some reasons why I do believe that writing is like the rappelling in that Amazing Race story. Number one, people don't love doing it. Let's be real. What percentage of people are passionate about the career equivalent of being handed one of those little blank blue essay booklets from school and being told to write something? Whether the task is to write a website or an entire book, the skill of writing requires time, repetition, and persistence to do well. Choose to master writing as a skill and you'll have instantly stepped away from the masses. Number two, no, the robots can't do it. Well, they can't do it well anyway. Contrary to many clickbait predictions, artificial intelligence is much further away from mastering the craft of true writing than they are to taking all the writing jobs. Without context, something AI is sorely missing, writing, from a machine learning standpoint, is little more than recycling and repurposing existing copy and ideas into things that resemble sentences and paragraphs. Some things resemble them better that I've seen AI kick out. Robots can generate the words in the joke, but they won't get why it's funny. We humans are still needed for the deep stuff, originating ideas, connecting dots, and displaying nuanced emotions along the way. They can describe the experience. We can create it. This is the heart of the writing opportunity, the ability to generate and communicate an idea in a way that impacts others. And finally, number three, poor writing is costly. Sloppy, unclear written communication wastes time and money. It can inadvertently lead to the breakdown of projects, cause PR nightmares, and at the highest level, organizational chaos. Miscommunication has even led to deadly incidents on battlefields throughout history. The fact is, with writing, you have two choices: learn to do it well, or pay someone to do it for you. The ability to express oneself through the written word, even at a basic level, is not optional, nor is it a natural gift that some are born with and others are not. You are born with gifts. When you make the decision to invest in those gifts and do so persistently over the long term, that's when the gifts become skills. We are all contestants in the amazing race of earning a living, hopefully in something we enjoy. The potential paths to do so often seem endless. But the reality is, each path is crowded with many people who all want the same thing. For me, writing is a skill that I have bet on. Obviously, I've gone all in on, but that doesn't have to be true for you. How are you standing out on your path? What's your edge? Where are you investing to overtake your opponents? Choose a skill to bet on and go all in. And P.S., the rock star, he did bet correctly. His knowledge of rappelling was indeed a skill that gave him an edge on the amazing race. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book, and maybe even create an awesome writing career. Be sure and drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing, resources, and more. Until tomorrow, happy writing.